All right. After over a year or however long it's been, we have finally pulled elegyx. The elegy on elegy matchup. So, some people requested a video, so we will oblige. So we've got to hit this guy. So the first team, just assume a fast Orion. My Pung Bike team would win unless he gets a will strip stun or Molly causes a glance. I always worry about coppering Ionas because sometimes they can really get up there on HP. But I like doing that because trying to do like a will shield thing, Faye can go ham on you. So probably do this, I think, and just hope that Iona doesn't have 50 whatever 4k HP. Yes. And here, it could go wrong here too, on the first team, if we get our will runes. Okay, well, now we just need to not glance. Oh, see, that's why you have your galleon on violent, folks. Well, assuming we get this here. Yep, see, exactly. And then I'll go ahead and stun everyone. Except it won't stun everyone. And then we'll do this. And then hope our galleon doesn't go down here. Alright, I might. Yeah, because the Orion could like hit some procs on his first skill and kill galleon. So I'm going to try to kill. Yes. Because if I try and kill the Orion and don't get there, and then he like kills my galleon and stuns my Pung Bike, I guess hypothetically I could be in trouble. I don't know if I should just go for the Theo to guarantee the win, but no, I think it's fine. Okay. God, I didn't get him. Oh, okay, but he didn't proc anything, so we're gonna save our galleon. Losing galleon first is pretty bad for me. All right, here's the test. How does your Iona do? All right. Oh, you're faster than my Delphoid. Uh-oh. Okay, I got incredibly lucky there. None of your KFG. Okay, well this is Vamp. Oh shit. Okay, this is bad. I'm in trouble. I probably should have went for Galleon the whole time. I don't know how I'm gonna kill this Kung Fu girl. Alright, come on. Damn it, needed that kill. What the hell? Yeah, that's good. Very good. I'm trying to think what I should have did there. I guess maybe I should have brought Pung Bike. Faye Iona is good. I even got lucky and didn't get there. Okay. Okay, that has to be hit. Now we don't have copper, so we're gonna embarrass ourselves. So we'll probably do like that. There's no armor break, so I would probably recommend switching the water F King for maybe an armor breaker. And then, I mean, we could try this here. It could go wrong, but we don't really have very many other good options at this point. I'm also going to hit merpe, so let me just check which one I'm less likely to lose monsters against. I don't like this at all. He's basically a big stall sustain team on the right, so I don't know if that's got like destroy runes or what. But we could probably do something with like a Perna and a Chow and a healer. Maybe. It's a Theo. Okay, well, let's just try Koi Seal first. Like that. And then probably just like that and just kind of hope for the best. It's a bit risky. Oh, we got a revenge proc. Well, that's gonna make it pretty sweet. I'm not even gonna use the armor break because we shouldn't need it. Nope. Now we work down the Camilla. I have a pretty tank Tessarian for teams like this. This is what I use against all the Rakan, Camilla type of defenses. Keep working down this guy. Okay. I got him. Now this is going to be dicey, but maybe Praha will derp. As long as she doesn't stun us, we're normally going to be okay versus this type of stuff. Yeah, so we're good. So if this Praha isn't Despair, then I don't really like this setup. But if it is, then you could have definitely stunned my Galleon, and then you would have been good to go. But, yeah. I mean, you could have just been Despair and not actually gotten me, which is whatever. Oh no, don't kill my... Okay. Ooh. Okay. So, like, if, for example, someone other than the Praha could have been a CC Mon, then I probably couldn't have done what I did versus that. But because the only threat was the Despair stuns on the Praha, but I mean, that wasn't even guaranteed. It could have derped and did its first anyway, and then there's no way I can lose. But yeah, and on this first team, I don't know, I guess just maybe like a tanky armor breaker type would be good. I think a lot of people are going to bring a Chasun Tessarian versus this. Alright. Merp. So, I don't really like bringing this versus only one Pung Bike target. As in, you can't kill the Theo and targeting the fire is risky. So it's kind of risky to bring this team there. The other options would be basically this plan. I need to redo my presets, but basically like this. And this should be fairly good. The risk here is that I don't land Oblivion on Theo, and which case then the Theo will get healed back up to full health, and Raccoon will start going nuts, and then if Chow goes down, I will lose. Now, also with this setup, I could just lose because if he's got it speed tuned right, it would go Chasun, and then Theo attacks, and then Raccoon refills Theo, and then Theo attacks again, and any number of violent procs in there. It could be pretty easy for Theo to get 3 turns. And if he happens to target my Chow, who can't live through 3, he can probably live through 2, because he'll have will rune, so I won't be armor broken. But if he gets the attack buff, it'll be pretty dicey. But I think that's still my best chance versus that team. This bottom team, I don't know what to think versus. It's all like sustain stuff. I mean, so you can't really do this because the Woosas are going to be really fast on immunity. And then if I try to run like a Chiwu variant to counter the Woosa, well, what's this leader do again? Speed lead. Because trying to jam either of those Nat 5s with the Pung Bike just a straight up one hit KO is also kind of risky, especially since one of them might resist and the other might get the shield, and then there's no chance. Well, no, we would remove the shield with Chiwu, but it's still kind of bad-ish feeling. So we could try and bring some sustain of our own and just have a sustain fest where we would bring, say, a Perna, maybe a Galleon, and maybe like a, I don't know. We could bring like a Bastet too to just try and turn stuff. But we kind of need, maybe we could bring like a Belladon and a Perna. This is my right Belladon, right? Yeah. Okay. Yeah, Belladon, whatever, however you say it. And then a Perna, and then maybe like a. This is where I wish I had 2 Chasuns. We could bring like a Colleen or a Konamiya. Something to give Perna attack buff, because what you want to do with this is you should have enough sustain. Since you don't really have too much damage here, you can bring this and then try and set up an armor break attack buff and like kill him. But maybe just Galleon. Then you have a lead too. Will be pretty fast. Galleon, Perna, Bella. Bella, right? Yeah, because Bella gives us heal, plus we can get rid of the Woosa immunity so that we can try and work down the Elad. And then we'll just basically try and paint. But didn't this guy give heal block? Like, that could be bad. I don't even know what this guy does. Deals damage. Deals damage to your max HP. The damage. I thought these guys do heal block. Okay, yeah, they do. So that could be bad. This guy's gonna probably end up on Perna or Della. We could also just try like a Theomars. Even though the order is not right. Basically, I messed up my Theo. I regret it. I want to go back to my old Theo. The other option would be try and do some YOLO turn cycling thing with like a Gemini and just try and, I don't even know. Maybe we would do... Oh, Bastet does attack buff. Okay, that's probably good. Because she can give us shields, too. I'm still new to using my Bastet. And we get a little more defense, maybe. And the attack buff. Yeah, see, I'm having to improvise here, because normally I would just copper the... Although Wusa still might be faster. But I could probably still copper one of the two. Well, that wouldn't even work. Yeah, this is a pretty interesting team here. You've got merpe. I guess we're going to run like this. I've never run this team before my whole life, but I guess there's a time for everything. Okay. Yeah, this might be a disaster, but oh, cool. What's going on here? Alright, alright. Here we go. Sorry, it took forever to figure out the teams there. Don't want to lose again. Oh, you need your Chisoon before your those two. Yeah, that's costing you a lot of wins right there. Because you don't get the attack buff before you go, so that would be my advice to you. We'll just auto this one from here. I'm really curious how this second fight is going to go, because I don't really know. I normally would probably not hit something like this, because they're going to be shields and immunity, and it's going to be a long fight. It's kind of just going to be a violent proc fest. So let's get a buff boost. Oh, see, yeah. We're not really speed tuned, nor were we attempting to be, but here we're just gonna go for violent procs with the Bella. Oh, Jesus. Get resisted, okay. Maybe this team's sweet. I don't know. Yeah, this, as I suspected, this heal block is going to be annoying. Yeah, so you do have destroy. That's good. Okay, so we're going to go with the buff here. And then we're going to try and get an armor break. And then kill the... Come on. Man, do you have like max resist? Alright, well we're just going to go over here then, I guess, because... Okay. Perna hits pretty hard. Okay, okay. I'm going to get a heal off while I don't have heal block. And then get back to working down this eled. We couldn't get an armor break off on him, which is pretty annoying. Okay, that was a good heal block from Bastet there. Bastet's so good. This is ridiculous. I'm going to use this team more. She gives a shield. It's like so much health. And then she's got attack buff for 3 turns. And then this second is like really good too. What were they thinking? Look at those shields. I didn't take any damage. And I got attack buff for 3 turns. We're just going to blast this guy again. We can't heal yet, but... Bella, I need to check this accuracy on this Bella. This is downright embarrassing. She's like 0 for 10 or whatever. Alright, we don't have heal blocks, so let's do this. Yeah, this seems sweet because you got a lot of attack bar boosting and attack buff, and now we're going to smash this guy. Oh, nice elad. And then work down the Wusa. There we go, Perna. Yeah, +1 fan of this team. I normally dislike teams that are makes the matches take long because in Guild Wars you're trying to minimize RNG losses. So giving them a chance to out-violent proc you is generally not the best plan. You kind of want to do like you saw how my Pung Bike and my Tessarian teams do, where they just try and kill someone right out the gate, right? That way there's no opportunity for them to violent proc you. What's this bell? This bell has 45 accuracy. What is your dude's your Elad's resistance? Sorry. But yeah, as I was saying, like the Pung Bike team is good because you just kill them all at one. You you don't really let yourself get procced on. So that's the one downside of that Bastet Perna Bella team, is that it's it's open to losses due to just getting out violented, um, which I generally try to avoid with like a good speed teams like Copper, um, Galleon Cleave with Will Shield, or Tessarian with Will Shield. Okay, yeah, 90 resist Eladriel. Very nice. Yeah, this is a good Eladriel. A Vile Will. Okay. With that low speed, you could maybe catch some people with Will, but I'm sure these runes are sweet. Energy. Yeah, yeah. Look at this thing. Yeah. Very nice. Okay. Yeah, let's show you my rune teams for my Guild Wars offense guys. Um, so yeah, so like Pung Bike is like this. He's just a big damage. He's got a lot of tank too. He's got over 1,000, almost 1,100 defense and 23k HP, 24k HP. Um, because I'm always giving up the first turn with these guys, and so I know I'm gonna take volleys of fire and sometimes a violent proc. So I find generally he's gonna overkill him, but if you have this big health, it'll help you not lose to an enemy Theo violent procking you. So yeah, so we go Pung Bike, and then we go, where's Galleon? We go Galleon. Also, so same concept here. I have 1,000 defense, almost 3k, 30k HP. Um, just because there's no way that guild offense is gonna win if you got your guys pretty slow, and they're gonna take the first turn, and they're gonna attack you, and you really can't have your Galleon go down. Like you saw one of my fights, he got down to just a sliver of HP, but he still lived. And so that's very important. And then Okeanos, I have a little less tank on him because you can win if he goes down. But yeah, he's pretty good. He's my shield rune guy, and then I just have focus because I have some pretty good ones. And he does need accuracy. But yeah, Galleon's Violent Will. Punk Bike is just Will Blade, whatever. I just did Will Blade Broken in my two best Endure runes. My two best runes happen to be Endure, so whatever. Um, okay, next team is Tessarian. So I really like him. Will Shield Revenge. He's a good shield bearer. And Revenge is good for like Camilla's. Can shortcut you, get you out of some spots. I have him really tanky, um, with good accuracy, and with his own lead, he's going to have 100% resistance, which is good. He got a little bit of attack too, with some crit rate and some attack. It's kind of a balanced build. Chow is Violent Will on a hybrid HP crit damage attack build with good crit damage, good HP, and attack. I kind of want more attack, but what you can do. And then Joseon Violent Will, just pretty standard, nothing special here. Made sure she gets max resist with the Tessarian lead. Um, okay, and then the Amesity Copper team, which you guys saw lose spectacularly. Where's those guys? Here we go. Yeah, I stole my best Swift set for Bastet, so my Swift runes kind of suck. But Amesity's on tank. I don't know how he's got so much resistance. Does he get? What's going on with that? Why does he have 71 resistance? I guess just accident. That's funny. Okay, anyway. And then here's my nope, wrong copper. This copper is pretty sweet on Rage Guard, Immensity, Swift Shield. Delphoy is just will, stat build, really fast, really tanky. And then, let's see, what's the other team? Yeah, Perna. Here's the Perna. This is probably has my best runes on it of all my monsters with Violent Will. And then the Bastet is my best Swift set, which happens to be broken with accuracy and crit damage. So it's kind of a weird build, but we got some HP subs. Um, my Swift runes really suck. This is my best slot 1. My best slot 2 is 8. They're both 18. Like, how bad is that? And then I have this Sweet Despair rune um, to kind of mitigate. But yeah, this should easily be, 5 speed higher if I wasn't unlucky. And then I think I showed you Belladon already. But yeah, it's just a standard 3x HP. Yeah, Belladon there. And that's it. All right. Thanks for watching. Need to get elegyx some more. That was fun.